What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I've seen something floating around the internet, floating around YouTube, talking about Bone, right? I know we usually talk about Shiba Inu. Obviously, this is a part of the ecosystem entirely, where you have Shiba Inu in the middle. You have this ecosystem that's creating all of these things for Shiba Inu or supposedly for Shiba Inu. And we talk about Bone and, the value of what it could be. Now, I've seen things floating around with Bone comparing it to BNB. After what they've talked about with Shibarium, it could be compared to BNB. Understand that BNB, that platform is humongous, right? Understand what they are doing with that network and the Binance network and how you're paying in the form of BNB and you have to have BNB in order to buy a lot of these tokens that are out there. We understand that that's interesting. We understand that that's a huge concept and you could compare it to that with that concept. However, let's not compare something this low in a market cap to something like a BNB that's in billions of dollars in market cap. But I guess what you can do is compare the growth between the two, or the growth for just Bone in what we've seen in the past with all of these different coins and tokens that are used as a form of payment, right? So whether it's Ethereum or it's BNB or it's even Kronos or Avalanche or something like that, right? So we're going to talk about Bone in this video. I know, I usually try and talk about Shiba Inu a lot because Shiba Inu is king within the ecosystem or within the entire community because there's 1.2 million holders. But understand what this could be with the amount of holders in Shiba Inu if they decide to believe in what this is, because Shibarium does end up burning Shiba Inu. Well, now we see a massive amount of support for Shiba Inu, as well as seeing Bone run if they decide to do it this way. So we'll talk about this. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Before I get into this video, we do have kids that are upstairs screaming and doing all that. So if you guys hear them, they're just eating breakfast. That's the normal sounds of children eating breakfast. Anyways, Bone. Right, so Bone is currently at $1. Somebody asked me a while ago if I saw potential in Bone, if I could see Bone run, and I think Bone, that time I said yes, Bone definitely has some value. If you look at the history and you look at where it can go, you look at the circulating supply, it does have value. Now, one thing that does bother me that's right above my head is the amount of dilution that's in the position. Now, just because the dilution is there doesn't mean that it still won't be valuable even at the max supply. It's just devaluing the position as more gets introduced. So that's just something that always worries me when you see 3% of the total supply that is out there. And what can the price be with 230 million coins rather than or tokens rather than 7 million tokens. So that's something that always gets to me. And currently it's at $1. So when you see it at $1, you're seeing that price point or the market cap at $7 million worth of a market cap. Now the volume, we see about $4.7 million go through this. If we go to the markets that it is available on, we have Shiba Swap, MEXC, Coin Tiger, right? A lot of the smaller places, smaller exchanges that do offer it. And obviously Shiba Swap. If they didn't, then that would be sad. And you're seeing 2.7 million go through Shiba Swap, and Bitconomy, hopefully I'm saying that right, has $3.6 million, worth of volume total. That's what it looks like in the last, was that 24 hours? Something like that. Which actually equals more than 4. So that doesn't even make sense. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. Maybe this is a extended period of time. It's possible. Anyways, let's go into what the chart looks like. If we look at the last 7 days, we've seen this fluctuate, get down to some of the lows of 93 cents, increase up to $1.07. In the last month, we've seen this go from about 40 or 50 cents all the way up to a level of $1.18. Now, if you don't know what's supposed to happen with Bone and what's supposed to happen with Shibarium, right, we don't know all the details into how the burn rate's going to be for Shiba Inu. We don't know all the details as to what's going to be offered on that platform, what you're going to be able to exchange for, whether it's you're going to have, Ethereum 2 and you're going to have you know, Shiba Inu and Bone and all of these others on this platform as well, to basically limit the fees that you would pay anywhere else. Now, if you do have all of these other coins that people can buy and you're paying fees in Bone in every single transaction, that's huge for Bone, right? Bone can you're obviously going to need Bone in order to make these moves on this this platform. But then we don't know how the Shiba Inu burn rate is going to come into effect, whether it's going to be something where it's like you buy Shiba Inu and you burn Shiba Inu, or you buy any coin, any token on there, and you burn Shiba Inu as well, right? We don't know how that plays out. But if that is the way that it plays out, we could see a lot more volume that goes through there, you know, billions of dollars worth of volume that goes through there. And you'll see the fees being paid in Bone. So if people are going to have Bone in order to do this, this makes Bone a lot more valuable. And we obviously know that. So in my mind, a Bone at $1 is a cheap price. Now, again, the one thing that bothers me, the one thing about this position that really bothers me is the dilution, right? The circulating supply is 7 million. You know, the total amount of the supply is 230 or 229 million. So yes, it has a lot of dilution. Yes, we could see this still increase in price at 220 million tokens. I don't know what the mindset is on actually diluting the position. So if I go to markets here, or we go to overall and we look at the market cap, we're not really seeing any type of dilution within the position. So it's not something that's heavily added, maybe, unless they obviously increase in their price a hell of a lot and they want to stabilize their price and add more to liquidity or whatever, right? I don't know what their plan is with the overall supply, but 3% of the supply does scare me a bit. So this is why I am not invested in Bone, but it makes me want to add to a position just in case, because I'm not going to deprive people of an investment over the fact that I want Shiba Inu to run, right? I do want Shiba Inu to run, and I do want Shiba Inu to get to a penny or $1 and some of these levels, burn down the supply, all of this stuff. We obviously want this, but the issue is that right now this ecosystem is focused, it seems like, elsewhere. And I hope that they include the burning of Shiba Inu in there, because if they do in Shibarium, this is going to be supported a lot more. And you'll see Bone absolutely skyrocket because of the amount of people that are going to need to buy Bone in order to pay the fees that they need to pay. And then the different platforms that it gets introduced on. So, yes, I think this definitely has a possibility to run, and I don't want to make Shiba Inu holders upset or anybody that supports my channel upset, but I wanted to give Bone the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to talk about this and see what the value can be. The value could be a lot higher than where it is right now. However, don't compare it to BNB. Don't compare it to something like CRO. Don't compare it to all of these top tier tokens or coins that are out there. Compare it to what Bone can be, right? The platform is a lower end platform. We do have 1.2 million people that are supporting Shiba Inu, but if Shiba Inu is not a big part of this, those 1.2 million people are not going to be supporting Shibarium as much as you think it is. So anyways, I wanted to talk about this. Hopefully all of the Shiba Inu holders are not mad about me talking about Bone and its potential. I just want you to see the value in a position, no matter what your stance is on the ecosystem, right? Hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Let me know what you think about this. It's always interesting, again, to me to hear what you guys think about what I'm talking about, and or at least read what you guys think of what I'm talking about here. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one.